Thank you to Måns Zelmerlöw, last year's winner. And guess what? It's time to find ourselves a new winner. It's time to find out how you have voted. And as we mentioned earlier, we are going to present the votes in a new way. This year, for the very first time in history, we are going to present the votes from the national juries and the televotes separately. Bear in mind, nothing has been changed in how you vote. The only difference is in how we present the winner. So, first, let's get the points from all the national juries. Just like before, I will talk to all of your country's spokespersons, and they will give us the jury's votes from 1 up to 12 points. Once again, these are only the points from the juries. That's 50% of the final result. The other 50% comes from you at home.
Have you got that now?
And to find out if everything has gone according to plan with the jury votes, let's turn to the executive supervisor of the Eurovision, the most photographed Norwegian since Mette-Marit, Mr. Jon Ola Sand.
The one man in the world who understands the voting system.
Thank you. Yes, I can confirm that we have a valid result from the 42 professional juries that have voted. And we'll now start a tour around Europe to collect this point and get them presented. In the meantime, we will look at votes from the jury, from the public votes from you viewers, and count them so we can present that result later. So, Måns and Petra, take it away.
Thank you, Jon.
No, I'm not convinced he understands it, but
okay,
I'm sure it's going to work.
Let's start. We will now go to each country to get the points from your national juries. And first we turn to last year's hosting country, Austria, and I say Guten Abend, Vienna.
Good evening, Stockholm. Hello, Europe. Hi, Australia and America. Hello, world. Yes, last year it was a pleasure for us to be the presenter.
Well, they've
of the
given
Eurovision
points to
Song
Lithuania,
Contest
Armenia,
here in
Russia,
Vienna,
Czech Republic,
but this
Belgium,
year is
Croatia,
also
France,
fine.
Sweden and
Just
Malta.
lean back,
10 points to
relax,
Malta
and
from
have a great
Austria.
time with you and
So who gets the 12?
You should relax. I will relax on Monday morning. But now we need your 12 points.
Our 12 points go to Australia.
Australia getting 12 points from Austria.
12 points.
So that's put them into an early lead. Russia only got 3 points there. Nothing for the United Kingdom just yet.
Now we turn to Iceland. Good evening.
Oh, and the Iceland presenter's got a lovely little puppy in his hand.
And thank you for a wonderful
Points from Iceland are 1 to Austria, then up 2-3, France 2, Belgium 3, Malta 4, Czech Republic 5, Sweden 6, Croatia 7, Russia 8, Australia 10. So,
Can we hear the 12 points?
good points for Australia there.
The 12 points from the Icelandic jury go to the Netherlands.
The Netherlands, 12 points.
Straight in, 12 points for the Netherlands.
Wow.
So Australia have 22 points at the moment, then Malta.
Good
So it's
evening,
Azerbaijan voting now.
And Tural, can you hear me?
Hello, Stockholm. This is your favorite city, Baku, calling.
He can hear you, but only after a long delay. Still no points for the United Kingdom. 1 to Spain, 2 to Poland, 3 to Israel, 4 to Hungary, 5 to Lithuania, 6 to Malta, 7 to Australia, 8 to Bulgaria, 10 to Ukraine from Azerbaijan.
Yes, our 12 points go to Russia.
Russia, 12
Azerbaijan gives 12 to Russia. Quelle surprise, cries Europe. So Australia in top place with 29, Russia with 23 in second
Good evening,
place.
San Marino and Lorenzo Salvatore.
San Marino, the 4th of 42 countries voting. So United Kingdom have got 8 points from San Marino. Thank you very much indeed for that. That's got us off the ground. 1 to Austria, 2 to Hungary, 3 to Malta, 4 to the Netherlands, 5 to Cyprus, 6 to Georgia, 7 to Russia, 8 to us, 10 to Italy.
Our 12 points go to
Ukraine.
Ukraine, 12 points.
12 to Ukraine.
Ukraine.
So it's Russia in first place still with 30, then Australia with 29, Malta in third place with 23, Ukraine with 22.
And now we turn to the Czech Republic and Daniela. Good evening.
United Kingdom getting points again here from Czech Republic, so a little better. 1 to Latvia, 2 to Belgium, 3 to Lithuania, 4 to UK, 5 to France, 6 to Malta, 7 to the Netherlands, 8 to Croatia, 10 to Hungary.
Much. May we have your 12 points?
12 points from Czech Republic go to Sweden.
Sweden, 12 points. La Suède, 12 points. Thank you very
United
much,
Kingdom,
Daniela.
they're on the left-hand side of the board at the moment, I'm pleased to say, so that's good. Russia still in top place now, 30 points.
Good evening, Ireland.
Malta in second.
And Sinead.
Ireland voting, they've given us 7 points, nicely, thank you. 1 to Latvia, 2 to Czech Republic, 3 to France, 4 to Israel, 5 to Sweden, 6 to Italy, 7 to us, 8 Netherlands, 10
Hello,
Bulgaria.
we're so happy to have you with us, and we're excited to receive the 12 points, please.
Thank you very much. Our 12 points go to Belgium.
Belgium.
Belgium getting 12 points from Ireland. Very good. Netherlands are in top spot now, joint top spot
Thank you, Sinead.
with Sweden.
And now,
Moving around a bit.
Good evening to Georgia and Nina. I hope you are there.
Georgia is the country, by the way. Nina is the spokesperson.
Hello, Europe.
No points to the United Kingdom so far. 1 to Germany, 2 to Croatia, 3 to Israel, 4 to France, 5 to Lithuania, 6 to Sweden, 7 to Latvia, 8 to Australia, 10 to Belgium. Remember, these are jury votes.
Thank you. I think
Performance from last night, the dress rehearsal on the Friday night, judged by a professional jury. The televoting not taken into account yet.
So
Georgia, 12
our
points.
Fabulous 12 points goes to Ukraine.
Ukraine, 12
All right.
points.
All right. Ukraine getting 12 points from Georgia. Sweden in top place. Australia in second place.
Good evening,
At the moment.
Bosnia and Herzegovina and Ivana.
Again, no points from Bosnia and
Hello,
Herzegovina
Stockholm,
to
Sarajevo,
the
Colin.
United Kingdom.
Now I'm so
They've given 1 to
excited
Azerbaijan,
to
2 to
find out
Armenia,
who
3 to
wins
Bulgaria,
tonight.
4 to
So
Croatia,
right to
5 to
it.
Russia,
Definitely.
6 to the Czech Republic, 7 to France, 8 to Serbia, and 10 to Australia.
Our 12 points goes to Ukraine.
Ukraine, 12 points. L'Ukraine, 12 points.
Australia
Ivana.
in top spot with 47, then Ukraine in second place with 46, Sweden 37, then Russia.
Let's go to Malta.
Malta now voting.
Ben Camille, good evening.
And nothing again from Malta to the United Kingdom. 1 to Israel, 2 to Spain, 3 to Australia, 4 to Russia, 5 to Cyprus, 6 to France, 7 to Armenia, 8 to Italy, 10 to Bulgaria.
You already know, this year we are
A
extremely
lot of things
excited.
moving around here. We've not got a clear country going ahead at the moment. And of course, this is only the jury vote. When the televoting comes in, that could change everything around completely.
Just as Stockholm has done for us tonight.
Oh,
A
thank
massive
you.
well done and a big thank you all the way from Valletta City, Malta.
Thank you so much, and I think your show is going to be amazing. And we're very excited now. Who do you want to give the 12 points to?
Malta's 12 points go to United Kingdom.
United Kingdom, 12 points.
We love Malta. The George Cross is safe with you. Joe and Jake look delighted. They're shouting, yeah, get in there, go on. Good stuff. We love it. Okay, Spain are now, we're getting jury votes from Spain. 1 to Israel, 2 to Azerbaijan, 3 to the Netherlands, 4 to Russia, 5 to Italy, 6 to Malta, 7 to France, 8 to Australia, 10
Thank
to
you.
Hungary. So
May
Spain
we
voting.
please have your 12 points.
Of course. So, giving her extraordinary voice and a beautiful song, our 12 points from Spain go to Armenia.
Armenia, 12 points. L'Arménie, 12 points.
Okay, Armenia getting 12 points. Australia still in the first position with
And good evening,
58
Finland
points.
and Jussi-Pekka Rantanen.
Finland are giving us their jury votes now. 1 to France, 2 to Italy, 3 to Czech Republic, 4 to Austria, 5 to Malta, 6 to Lithuania, 7 to Israel, 8 to Australia, 10 to the Netherlands.
So congratulations on that.
Thank you so much. And Jussi-Pekka, do you have any 12 points to give us?
We certainly do. The 12 points go to Sweden.
Sweden, 12 points. La Suède.
Very popular decision in this hall. Sweden are now in second place on 49 points, 66 points. Australia have. They're at the top of the table just now. Switzerland now voting. A man whistles. But I'll tell you, while he's doing that, they've given 1 to Bulgaria, 2 to Italy, 3 to Latvia, 4 to Austria, 5 to the Netherlands, 6 to Ukraine, 7 to Lithuania, 8 to Israel.
Go to Australia!
Australia!
10 points to Belgium, 12 points to Australia. Australia stepping away now. Russia in 5th place.
Now we turn to our neighbor Denmark and Ulla.
1 to Spain, 2 to Israel, 3 to the United Kingdom, thank you. 4 to Sweden, 5 to Lithuania, 6 to Bulgaria, 7 to the Netherlands, 8 to Belgium, 10 to Australia. But Denmark only giving 4 to Sweden. They normally do a bit better than that.
That's so nice said of you.
They've given us some, so that's nice. 10 to Australia there, that puts them further ahead.
12 points from you.
Nothing to Russia from them.
Absolutely. Denmark
Yet.
sends 12 points to Ukraine.
Ukraine, 12 points. Ukraine, 12 points.
They're now in second spot with 64 points. Australia have 88 in the lead.
France, Elodie.
France are voting now, so 1 to Russia, 2 to Armenia, 3 to Spain, 4 to Malta, 5 to Sweden, 6 to Australia, 7 to the Netherlands, 8 to Austria, 10 to Bulgaria.
Tonight we are Swedish.
I'd be surprised if France gives 12 points to the United Kingdom, but I'm prepared to be happily surprised.
Merci surtout pour Justin Timberlake. Tous unis come together.
Merci, Elodie. May we have your 12 points?
Yes, sure. Les 12 points de la France sont attribués à 12 points from France go to Italy!
Italy,
12 points to Italy. Pops them into 6th place, 7th place, I beg your pardon.
Good evening, Moldova and Olivia.
1 to Croatia, 2 to Cyprus, 3 to Malta, 4 to Lithuania, 5 to Armenia, 6 to Sweden, 7 to Russia, 8 to Spain, 10 to Australia from Moldova.
Thank you so much. May we now have your 12 points?
Our 12 points from Moldova go to Ukraine.
Ukraine, 12 points.
Ukraine are doing really rather well, better than many suspected. Currently 2nd position behind Australia.
Good evening, Armenia and Armand.
Armenia's points go to Czech Republic getting 1, Russia 2, 3 to Spain, 4 to Belgium, 5 to Australia, 6 to Cyprus, 7 to Bulgaria, 10 to Malta, 8 to Malta and 10 to Georgia.
May we have your 12 points now?
Yes, sure. 12 points from Armenia go to... We give our 12 points to France.
France, 12 points. La France, 12
Very interesting. But of course there is a strong connection between Armenia and France.
It's exciting.
But interesting nonetheless.
Cyprus and Lucas, good evening.
Cyprus now voting, 17th of 42 countries voting. 1 to Croatia, 2 to Azerbaijan, 3 to Italy, 4 to Hungary, 5 to Israel, 6 to Malta, 7 to France, 8 to Armenia and 10 to Australia.
May we have your 12 points?
Yes, this is how the Cypriot jury has voted. And the 12 points go to Russia.
Russia getting 12 points.
Kunat otak for us.
Kunat.
Australia, top of the table, Ukraine behind them, and then Russia. Now Bulgaria are voting, so it's 1 to Lithuania, 2 to the Netherlands, 3 to Georgia, 4 to Spain, 5 to Serbia, 6 to Russia, 7 to Malta, 8 to Australia, 10
Thank you
to
so
Belgium.
much, Anna. May we have your 12 points?
Yeah, I think it's time for this. So, our 12 points go to Armenia.
Armenia, 12 points. L'Arménie, 12 points. Thank you.
Australia, 127 points. Ukraine, 76.
Good
Russia,
evening.
71. That's the
Netherlands,
top three at the
Ipema.
moment. United Kingdom have just slipped over onto the right-hand side of the board. We're on 13th place.
It's great to
So
see
14th
all
place.
those gifted people on one big stage.
Netherlands now voting. 1 to Azerbaijan, 2 to Armenia, 3 to Ukraine, 4 to Belgium, 5 to France, 6 to Italy, 7 to Israel, 8 to Austria, and
Our
10
12
to
points
Sweden.
Go to Australia!
More points to Australia. They're running away with this, which is the jury vote. But of course, the televoting from the public
evening,
has
Latvia
still
and Tom
to be taken into account. Latvia now
Good
voting.
evening, Europe. Good
1 to
evening,
Bulgaria,
Sweden.
2
Good
to
evening.
Israel, 3 to the Netherlands, 4 to Malta, 5 to Australia, 6 to Armenia, 7 to Russia, 8 to Sweden, 10 to Lithuania.
We were a little bit closer. But could I receive the 12 points at least?
Nah, that's why I have to say, as you can see, I'm sorry, Sweden. But our 12 points go to Ukraine.
Ukraine, 12 points.
Ukraine are picking up a lot of points. Second place with 91. Australia way ahead though, still on
Good evening,
144.
Israel.
Israel's votes, and what have the jury come up with there? Let's see if they're a little slow in getting the figures up here.
Yes, before we
And
go
there's a
to
bit of a
Israel, we can
problem.
just
We're not
see
going to
that
Israel.
we are already halfway through all the jury votes. But anything can still happen. Don't go anywhere. In a few minutes, we'll be continuing with the voting.
Just having a little break here. And
This is incredibly
Mons is in the green
exciting.
room.
I'm here in the green room, and let's take a look at the scoreboard now. In 5th place, we have Malta. In 4th place, Russia. In 3rd place, Sweden. In 2nd place, Ukraine. And in the lead, Australia. And I'm here with Dami. What's your heart rate right now?
Just non-stop going.
It is. What would it mean to you to win the Eurovision Song Contest?
I would just have to thank Europe for inviting Europe to be part of such a fun event. The best experience of my life.
Fantastic. Good. Best of luck to you. Let's turn to, in 2nd place, Ukraine. Hello. How are you?
You're the hero of my life.
Thank you very much. I have to ask you the same question. How do you feel right now?
Oh, nervous.
Nervous?
Yeah.
How has your week in Stockholm been?
It's quite good. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, the weather was so great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But exactly the same question for you. What would it mean for you to win the Eurovision Song Contest?
Oh, that it's my personal story in this song. That's why it means for me that Europe understands me quite well.
Fantastic. Best of luck to you. All right. Half of the jury's left. Back to you, Petra.
Thank you, Mons. Let's continue getting the points from the national juries in every country. Then we will get the points from the televote. You at home will have the final word, and then we have a new winner. Let's now turn to Israel. Good evening.
So here come those Israel points eventually. 1 to Lithuania, 2 to Armenia, 3 to Croatia, 4 to Spain, 5 to Latvia, 6 to Belgium, 7 to Bulgaria, 8 to France, and 10 to Australia.
Oj, där ser man.
And these are the results of the Israeli vote.
Let's hear it.
And the 12 points from Israel is awarded to
the Ukraine.
Ukraine is second place, increasing the figure to 103 points. Australia still way ahead on 154.
Good evening, Belarus.
Belarus are now voting, and 1 to Bulgaria, 2 to Azerbaijan, 3 to Armenia, 4 to Belgium, 5 to Malta, 6 to Australia, 7 to Ukraine, 8 to Sweden, 10 to Lithuania. It's interesting that Russia, who many people tipped earlier on, not doing as well as thought at this stage,
and your
in
12
4th place.
points?
12 points go to Russia!
Russia, 12 points. La
From
Russie,
Belarus.
12
So,
points.
no huge surprise there. In 3rd place now with 90, actually joint 3rd with Sweden, who also
Good
have
evening,
90.
Germany and Barbara.
So Germany have given 1 to Lithuania, 2 to Latvia, 3 to Italy, 4 to the Netherlands, 5 to Belgium, 6 to Australia, 7 to Ukraine, 8 to Georgia, and 10 to Sweden.
But we have a lot of fun.
I'm so happy. We're having quite a party here also. May we have your 12 points?
Yes, our 12 points go to Israel.
Israel, 12 points. Israel, 12 points.
Slightly shocked sounding Pietra. Israel getting 12 points. The United Kingdom, by the way, is maintaining their position at 14 in the table, so just at the top of the right-hand side of the board. Better. And we've got 6 points here from Russia. Thank you. 1 to Hungary, 2 to Australia, 3 to Latvia, 4 to Cyprus, 5 to Georgia, 6 to us, 7 to France, 8 to Malta, 10 to Azerbaijan.
And the 12 points go to Armenia.
Armenia, 12 points. L'Arménie, 12 points.
12 to Armenia from Russia. The points to us from Russia. Interesting.
Good evening, Norway.
Remember, these are the professional juries voting.
Oh,
Norway now 1 to Poland, 2 to Lithuania, 3 to Israel, 4 to Ukraine, 5 to Belgium, 6 to the Netherlands, 7 to Spain, 8 to Bulgaria, 10 to Australia. Will Norway give their 12 points to Sweden?
Thank you for the music.
Is that possible?
It's been a joyride to witness
Of
your
course, Sweden, as I
fantastic
said earlier, the only
show.
Scandinavian country left in
excited about
the competition, the final of the competition this
European
year.
votes.
Really
We
surprising.
couldn't be more excited. So nice to see you again, Elisabeth. May we have your 12 points?
Yeah. The 12 points, 12 points from Norway goes to Italy.
Italy, 12 points.
Ooh.
12 points.
Ooh. Italy getting 12 points. No points to Sweden from Norway.
And now let's turn to...
Not gone down terribly well here. I don't mean in our commentary box, but out there in the great pool of the globe.
Thank you very much.
So, Australia are now voting, 26th of 42 countries. They've given us 4 points. Thank you very much. 1 point to Croatia, 2 to Ukraine, 3 to the Netherlands, 4 to us, 5 to Spain, 6 to France, 7 to Lithuania, 8 to Bulgaria, 10 to Israel.
Has voted.
Oh, and we are excited. May we hear the 12 points?
Our 12 points go to Belgium.
Belgium, 12 points. La Belgique,
Very interesting. Belgium
12 points.
getting 12 points from Australia. 3rd place they're in now, so it goes Australia, Ukraine, Belgium, Sweden, Russia.
Now
That's the
we
top
turn
5 at the moment.
Closer to Belgium. Good evening.
Hello, Stockholm, and good evening to the millions of viewers out there. It's so great to see
Belgium
Europe united in a
have given
fabulous show like this.
1
And
to
it's a
Czech
great
Republic,
honor
2
to
to
be
Israel,
part of
3 to Ukraine, 4 to the Netherlands,
Belgians.
5 to Austria, 6 to Bulgaria, 7 to Georgia, 8 to France, and 10 to Italy.
But of course, our 12 points go to Australia.
Australia, 12 points. L'Australie, 12 points.
190 of the Australian total now. Then Ukraine with 126, Belgium with 100.
And Richard Osman.
Richard Osman is voting for us.
Petra, this is London calling.
1 to Croatia, 2 to Serbia, 3 to Israel, 4 to Lithuania, 5 to Bulgaria, 6 to France, 7 to Cyprus, 8 Australia, 10 Ukraine.
Well
Can't
said.
vote for ourselves, of
May
course.
we have your 12 points, Richard?
You can indeed. The 12 points from the UK jury go to Georgia.
Georgia, 12 points. La Géorgie.
Well, I never. 12 points to Georgia, which actually has knocked us down a position on the scoreboard. We are now in 15th place. 15th is still a lot better than we've done in recent years, but of course, things can still change. Thank you, Richard.
Good evening.
Croatia now, 1 to Cyprus, 2 to Serbia, 3 to Italy, 4 to Armenia, 5 to Hungary, 6 to Russia, 7 to Israel, 8 to France, and 10 to the Czech Republic.
Thank you. May we have your 12 points?
Of course. 12 points from Croatian national jury go to Australia.
Australia, 12 points. L'Australie, 12 points.
There seems to be a very common thread amongst the jury vote, of course, who are made up of professional musicians, music professionals. Australia doing very well. So Greece now voting, 1 to Azerbaijan, 2 to Ukraine, 3 to Hungary, 4 to Malta, 5 to Georgia, 6 to France, 7 to Australia, 8 to Cyprus, 10 to Armenia.
Carola, and 3, of course, ABBA. So Sweden, thank you for the music.
Thank you, and thank you for those 3 words. May we have your 12 points?
Of course, the 12 points of the Greek jury go to, well, someone might have thought that this could be the Greek entry. Greeks are everywhere. Greek contributed the most for the success of the song.
Can we have the points, please?
Russia!
Russia! Right, eventually he got to the point. Russia. Putting them back up into 4th place.
Good evening, Lithuania.
Lithuania's votes now. 1 to France, 2 to Bulgaria, 3 to Poland, 4 to Armenia, 5 to Belgium, 6 to Israel, 7 to Latvia, 8 to Ukraine, 10 to Georgia.
We had a great time. So, are you ready for Lithuanian top score?
We haven't been more ready, let me tell you.
Polite, but I put
And our
down.
12 points go to Australia. Congratulations!
Australia, 12
Australia from Lithuania, 12 points. And it's plain that the music juries are voting on music quality in their view,
Good evening,
not on
Europe.
political
Hello from
matters.
Serbia. Thank you, Petra.
1 to Russia from Serbia, 2 to the United Kingdom,
Thank
3
you.
to Armenia,
May we have
4
your
to
12
Bulgaria, 5 to the Netherlands, 6 to Australia, 7 to Israel,
Our
8
12 points
to Lithuania, and 10 to
go
Malta.
to Ukraine.
Ukraine, 12 points.
12 points to Ukraine from Serbia. Second place confirmed, 158 points, 235 to Australia, who are still in first place.
And Diana.
Macedonia,
Oh, Mama
former
Mia.
Yugoslav
You
Republic.
did it again.
1 to
Greece,
Azerbaijan, 2 to the Netherlands, 3 to Latvia, 4 to Belgium, 5 to Israel, 6 to Croatia, 7 to Serbia, 8 to Australia, 10
May
to
we
Bulgaria.
receive your 12 points?
Yes, 12 points goes to Ukraine.
Ukraine, 12 points. Ukraine, 12 points.
Consolidating that second place, Ukraine. Australia still in first.
To Albania. And Andriy.
34th of 42 countries voting. It's Albania, 1 to Hungary, 2 to Malta, 3 to Israel, 4 to Bulgaria, 5 to the United Kingdom, 6 to Spain, 7 to Russia, 8 to Italy, 10 to France. Of course, the Albanians love Norman Wisdom,
Here, I
and
think.
now they
And we are
obviously
invited
also
to
love
receive
Joe and
12
Jake.
points from Albania.
Great. 12 points from Albania go to Australia.
Australia, 12 points. L'Australie, 12 points.
Pretty clear. 255 points to Australia there at the top of the table, with Ukraine on 170 in second place. Estonia are now giving us their votes.
Hello,
We're getting
good
some.
evening,
1 to
Europe.
France,
Good
2 to
evening,
Malta,
music
3 to the
lovers
United
all
Kingdom,
around the world.
4 to Cyprus, 5 to Lithuania, 6 to the Netherlands, 7 to Ukraine, 8 to Latvia, 10 to Australia.
That was the agreement from the start. So can we receive the 12 points?
Yes, 12 points from Estonia goes to Sweden.
Sweden getting the 12 points, because they are, although not strictly a Scandinavian country, they're right next to
Good
it.
evening, Ukraine.
This is the Ukraine jury vote. They've- There's a sort of a Timmy Mallet figure with his granny standing next to him. getting a big cheer. He's got a star on his head. She's got a bottle of champagne or something. That's champagne.
Yes.
Do you have fun?
Ukraine. Anyway,
fun?
1 to Bulgaria, 2 to Hungary, 3 to Georgia, 4 to Sweden, 5 to Australia, 6 to Israel, 7 to Azerbaijan, 8 to Latvia, and 10 to Belgium.
12 points go to Lithuania.
Lithuania, 12 points. And Lituanie, 12 points.
They're a pair of comics. Lithuania getting the 12 points. Australia still in a clear lead, 270 points. Then Ukraine on 177.
Buonasera, Italy and Claudia.
Not many countries left to vote. 37 of 42 here. It's Italy. 1 to Cyprus, 2 to Sweden, 3 to Georgia, 4 to the Netherlands, 5 to Malta, 6 to Australia, 7 to France, 8 to Israel, 10 to Ukraine.
But right now, we want to receive 12 points from you.
Our 12 points go to España, Spain.
Spain, 12 points. España,
Giving Spain a little bit of a boost. And in the process, knocking us one more place down the scoreboard.
And good evening, Poland and Anna.
Now, Poland have given 1 to France, 2 to Lithuania, 3 to Bulgaria, 4 to the Czech Republic, 5 to Spain, 6 to Latvia, 7 to Israel, 8 to Georgia, 10 to Australia.
Thank you so much, Anna. We are excited to receive 12 points from you.
So, 12 points from Poland go to Ukraine.
Ukraine, 12 points.
Ukraine getting 12 points. Still in second place. Australia at the top with 286.
Good evening, Slovenia.
Slovenia's votes. Nothing for us there, I'm afraid. 1 to the Netherlands, 2 to Israel, 3 to Hungary, 4 to Armenia, 5 to Serbia, 6 to Australia. Latvia gets 7, Belgium get 8, and Bulgaria get 10.
And the 12 points.
Our 12 points go to Ukraine.
Ukraine, 12 points. Ukraine.
Slovenia giving points to Ukraine. Fine. So it's still Australia on 292, then Ukraine on 211. So only 3 more jury votes to come in. Hungary now, 1 to Armenia, 2 to Czech Republic, 3 to Lithuania, 4 to Sweden, 5 to Spain, 6 to the Netherlands, 7 to Azerbaijan, 8 to Latvia, and 10 to Malta.
Thank you. May we receive your 12 points?
Hungary gives 12 points to Australia.
Australia are the 12 pointers from Hungary. Interesting. 304, they're over the 300 mark now. 304 to Australia.
Montenegro and Daniel.
Montenegro, second last jury vote. 1 to Poland, 2 to Bulgaria, 3 to Belgium, 4 to Australia, 5 to France, 6 to Serbia, 7 to Hungary, 8 to Russia, 10 to Armenia.
Fantastisk ikväll. Eller som vi säger i Montenegro, the real thing. Vi önskar alla lycka till.
Tusen tack. Men nu, 12-poängaren, 12 points. Where do they go?
Feel fit. Pole point from Montenegro går till Malta.
Malta, 12 points. Malta.
Montenegro giving 12 points to Malta. Good for Malta. They're at 5th place, I think. No, 5th place. Very good.
Say good evening.
Right, here we are. Last country to vote is the home country, Sweden. 1 to Spain, 2 to Lithuania, 3 to Czech Republic, 4 to Armenia, 5 to the Netherlands, 6 to Russia, 7 to Malta, 8 to France, and 10 to Azerbaijan.
As you can see, we couldn't fit all these crazy Eurovision fans into one arena, so we booked 2, because we have the money for it. But as we say in Sweden, if there's room in the heart, there's room in the butt.
Definitely.
Before the butt. Sorry.
So good to see you again, and we are excited. We want to receive the 12 points from Sweden.
You have done such a good job. So, the Swedish 12 points go to Australia!
Australia, 12 points.
Well, that confirms if it was needed. the position of Australia at the top of the board, 320 points. Then Ukraine with 211, France with 148, Malta 137, Russia with 130.
Standing in the arena.
So the UK are on the right-hand side of the board at the moment with 54 points. That's 13, 14, 15, 16, 17th, I think, at the moment. But of course, we're still to hear the televoting results.
We now know 50% of the final result after the juries have voted. And let's take a look at the top 5. In 5th place, Russia. In 4th place, Malta. In 3rd place, France. In 2nd place, Ukraine. And still in the lead, Australia.
It's a very good result for Australia, who are only in their 2nd year at Eurovision. They were a guest entry last year, a guest entry this year. If they do go forward and win it, we don't all go to Melbourne or Sydney for next year's competition. I think it's been agreed already that it would be held in Germany if Australia were to win the final competition. But as we've said, we've only heard half of the votes. That's the professional juries, and we've still to hear the public vote, the televoting by the public. That could change almost everything.
Same every time. All right. What will you do after the show if you win?
For Australia.
Go and have a lemonade with my crew.
A lemonade with your crew. Party girl. Is there anything you would want to say before we continue on with the voting results?
Well, you know, it's only the jury votes now, so we don't know what's going to happen, but it's still very exciting for us Australians. So thanks for all the nice votes to the jury.
Thank you so much, Dami. Thank you. And still Australia in the lead, but anything can happen as we're getting ready to present the televotes. Now this is where it gets very, very exciting. Back to you, Petra.
Thank you, Måns. Well, the juries have voted, but everything can now change as you at home have the final word. We are about to present your votes. But first, Mr. Jon Ola Sand, has the televoting gone according to plan?
Yes, actually, according to plan, we have a result that is correct. We are 100% sure that we have the correct result. It will be very exciting to see how the new voting point system now will play out when you present the point in a different way. But please do it now so we can find a winner for Eurovision Song Contest 2016. Take it away.
We won't keep you waiting. Thank you, Jon Ola. We are about to present the televotes. Those are the votes from you watching at home. And you have the exact same amount of points to give out as the juries.
All of your points at home from each and every country have been added together and we'll present them from the lowest to the highest to find out which song was your favorite. Let's take a look at the scoreboard with all the points from the juries.
Yes.
Okay, and the United Kingdom is presently at 17th place out of 26.
20 points, followed by Ukraine and France. Okay, Måns, are you ready for this?
I think I am. It's now time to present the winner of the Eurovision Song Contest 2016.
We will start by showing you the 16 countries that got the lowest scores from the viewers. And here they are.
0 points to Czech Republic. 8 points to the United Kingdom.
Not very many.
10 points to Germany. 10 points as well to Spain. 11 points to Israel. 16 points to Malta. 24 points to Georgia. 33 points to Croatia.
34 points to Italy. 39 points to the Netherlands. 51 points to Belgium. 53 points to Cyprus. 56 points also to Hungary. 63 points to Latvia. 73 points to Azerbaijan. 80 points to Serbia.
Very interesting. We can now see that Belgium is in the top 3 in 3rd place with 181 points. Still Australia in the lead though, 320, followed by Ukraine.
It's really disappointing for the United Kingdom, the second lowest of the televotes, which means we will probably end up second or third from bottom.
These are the 10
We're dropping down the scoreboard as time goes on, which is a great shame because the juries gave us, a much better position than that, the people who know the music. Great shame, but let's see how it plays out for everybody else. As they said, Belgium in the top 3.
What your top 10 are, starting with a country that got the 10th highest score from the televote.
Okay, the country that got the 10th highest score with 96 points is Lithuania, la Lituanie.
That pops them way up. Interestingly, Poland are at the bottom of the table. They haven't had any televotes yet, but they were at the bottom of the jury table. So it'll be really interesting to see what happens there. Germany got 1 point at the moment, at the very bottom of the
country.
table. Just waiting to add a few in there. Poland are at the bottom, as I was saying, with 7, and they're waiting to add.
The country that got the 9th highest score with 109 points is France.
So that pushes France way up into 2nd place at the moment. But of course, Ukraine are still there in 3rd and haven't had any televoting points yet. So I think we can see Australia and Ukraine near the top.
8th highest score.
Russia haven't had any points yet either, so that's going to change things a lot. France in 2nd place at the moment, having had the televotes.
That is, with 120 points, I should say, is Austria, l'Autriche.
Well, they had 31 only in the jury vote, and that pops them right up to 8th place. So Russia, Bulgaria, Ukraine, Australia, Sweden and Armenia and Poland still to get the televoting points. Poland are at the bottom of the table with 7 points from the jury, right at the bottom. And they're obviously one of the top televoted
34 points
countries, which seems an imbalance.
Armenia!
Right. Armenia, Zupon there, with 134 to 3rd place. Now, remember, Ukraine haven't had their televote result. Neither have Russia, Bulgaria, Sweden,
the country that
or Australia.
6th
Poland
score with
still at the bottom of the table with
9 points.
only those 7 points. 139 points coming here.
Sweden.
So Sweden gets 139, giving them a total of 261, which at the moment gives them 2nd position. I can't believe, though, the situation that Poland finds itself in, having been the bottom of the table, pretty much.
The 5th highest score with 180 points is...
Does that say something about the Polish diaspora? Maybe it does.
Bulgaria!
Bulgaria were in the 14th place of the table. They now go to 2nd. A lot still to play for here.
Okay, in the lead right now, we still have Australia, followed by Bulgaria. Australia with 320 points, followed by Bulgaria with 307, and Sweden in 3rd place with 261 points.
So Australia, Ukraine, Russia and Poland still to get their
points. You have a lot of points to give out.
Yes. Oh, gosh. The atmosphere in this arena is very tense, to say the least. I'm sure it's the same for you watching at home.
And in the green room. Only 4 countries left that still haven't received their points from the televote. These 4 countries are
Poland, Australia, Russia, and Ukraine.
Russia and Ukraine. Will one of these be tonight's winner? Let's find out.
Okay. The country that got the fourth highest score with 191 points is Australia! L'Australie!
191 points to Australia, giving them 511. I don't think they can be caught now, but there's still a lot of points to go. Russia and Ukraine and Poland.
Now
Poland,
only
as I
three
keep saying, were the bottom
haven't received their points from the television
of the jury votes and are obviously one of the top three in the televoting, which doesn't seem to make sense.
Ukraine and Poland.
Australia have 511, Ukraine have 211.
The country that got
Russia
the
130,
third highest
Poland
score
7.
with 222 points is Poland.
So third highest score from the televoting, lowest score. We go from bottom place up to sixth. That's the final position for Poland, sixth place. So Russia and Ukraine still to get the points.
Only two countries left now to receive their points from you guys at home. The two favorite songs according to the televote. Russia and Ukraine. Will one of these get enough points to pass Australia in the lead?
The country that got the second highest score with 323 points.
So this could make a big difference.
Ukraine!
Ukraine. So they are now top of the table.
Putting them in the lead.
Now, how many points? Because this is the first time we've done this. We don't know how many points are available for the top scorer, which is obviously Russia. Have they got enough? Because they have 130 at the moment. Ukraine have 534. So they need 404 votes. Do these exist? We don't know.
You have given
We don't
your
know.
highest score to Russia. All of
the highest televote then obviously has gone to Russia, but is it enough to give them first place?
361 points.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Which
it puts them into third place.
It's not enough to pass Ukraine, and we have a new winner of the Eurovision Song Contest 2016. It's Ukraine.
So Ukraine have won the Eurovision Song Contest with 534 points. Australia in second place with 511. Russia in third place with 491. These are the top three. Sweden's done well, got position 5. The United Kingdom, sadly, third from bottom. Not a very good result for us, I'm afraid. And I think we deserve better. I really do, because the music juries, the people who you think know about these things, scored them much higher than that. But the people have spoken. United Kingdom, third from bottom of the table. A very disappointing result for Joe and Jake. But a terrific result for Ukraine, and Jamala with that very personal kind of song about the Stalinist purges in her own country. The song title is 1944. Set at that time, but obviously speaking to events that are going on in Ukraine and the surrounding area at present. Touched a nerve, obviously, across Europe. The people wanted to reward Ukraine in some way. Powerful song, very well performed by Jamala. She is now making her way from the green room to the stage. Ukraine, of course, we have been to before. So they first took part in 2003. They won the following year with Wild Dances by Ruslana. Do you remember that one? Rather a good song. They hosted the contest in Kiev in 2005. They have now finished in the top 10 a total of 9 times. Last year they didn't actually take part in Eurovision because of, quote, financial difficulties. So they seem to have resolved those. And Jamala is now standing on the podium with the crystal microphone that is the prize for the winner of the Eurovision Song Contest, and Mons is going to attempt a word or two.
I know it's hard, but do you have anything you want? What do you feel right now? What do you want to say to everyone who's voted out there?
I know that you sing song about peace and love, but actually I really want peace and love to everyone. Thank you, Ivra!
Jamala from Ukraine!
Welcome to Ukraine! Thank you
Obviously,
so much!
very affected by the success. There she is, standing on the plinth in the middle of the mosh pit, as it were, of the globe here at the Eurovision Song Contest. She's carrying the Ukrainian flag in one hand. She's got the crystal microphone in the other.
The Eurovision Song Contest. It's Jamala from Ukraine. Soon she will perform her winning song once again.
Fantastic, and another amazing year comes to an end, and it's time for us to say goodbye. If you want more Eurovision, and of course you do, just log on to Eurovision.tv and you will have everything you could ever dream of.
Petra, thank you for making this one of the best weeks of my life.
Lovely, lovely, Mons. Thank you for making this just the greatest week I ever had. And thanks to everyone watching us at home.
Get a room,
we
you
wish
two.
you a good and peaceful night.
Au revoir, tak och godnatt. Take it away, the stage is yours, Ukraine!
Jamala for Ukraine, singing her song, titled 1944, dedicated to her great-grandmother. And here she goes.
Thank you.
A song she wrote herself, Jamala, 1944, it's called. She has won the Eurovision Song Contest this year for Ukraine. That's where Eurovision is going next year, against many, many predictions. That's an exciting Eurovision for you. Hope you've enjoyed it, and stand by because OJ Borge is coming up for you now on BBC Radio 2. From all of our team back in London, Susie Dietrich, Gary Parker, Andrew Peach, and here in Stockholm, my producer Gary Bones, and from me, Ken Bruce. Hope you've enjoyed Eurovision. Join us again on another occasion, perhaps in Ukraine next year. Let's see. From all of us here in Stockholm at the Globe for the 61st Eurovision Song Contest, a very good night.
Oh, Eurovision, you confuse me.